You know, your boy DrunkenPrime has, as of late, has had a really fickle sort of relationship with G.I. Joe Classified. On one hand, I enjoy the line a lot. On the other hand, it hasn't, been singing to me. You know what I'm saying? You understand? You understand what I'm saying? Like, it hasn't been like, wow, look at that. Wow, can't wait to get that. It hasn't had that appeal to me. It just felt like G.I. Joe Classified, as of late, to me, feels like going to the grocery store. Like, you know, you go to your local grocery store, you pick up your bagels, you pick up your chips, you pick up a pizza, you pick up some milk, some eggs and stuff like that. And if you're at a Walmart or a Target, if they have a toy section, you go over and grab a classified figure and throw it in your cart and keep walking. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just felt it's reached a point of the standard. Like, it's just a standard line. It's like, oh, I'll pick that up, not even thinking about it, the same way I would with like milk or eggs or bread or something like that. I just don't think about it. I just grab it, throw it in a cart if I want it. If not, whatever. But man, they have decided that they're gonna step it up. Like, they're gonna take it to the next level. And when they showed this here Rattler, I was back. Oh, these fools got me again, damn it. Like, straight up, can I be honest with you? Dear viewer, this gave me like His Tank vibes. Like, I had no hesitation in getting to His Tank once I kind of wrapped my head around everything about it, and I kind of just was like, just dive in. And I got it, and at first, I was kind of like, oh, this is cool, this is great, this is cool. And then I went back to it about a couple of months ago, or maybe like a month ago. I went back to the His Tank and I started messing around with it again, and it just reinvigorated me about the line. But this thing took the feeling I had for the His Tank when the last time I really sat and like interacted with it, and it took it up a notch. This thing looks dope, man. Oh man, this is fire right here. Like, it even with the dragonfly, right? Even with that, right? It was cool, but it didn't like sing to me. That's probably why I ended up not backing it at the end, on top of a few other things that came up. But like, I didn't have the passion for the project. It was like, okay, get the Dragonfly, get Wild Bill, you get a different version of Airborne, and you get Glenn the Good Witch. Like, you know what I'm saying? It didn't have that appeal to me. It didn't make me feel like it was a Haslab. It just was like a big helicopter. Okay, cool, whatever. This thing feels like a Haslab, man. I don't know what it is about that Cobra spice, that flavor they put over on these Haslabs, but every time it's a Cobra vehicle, as of late, I just want to get it. I don't know what it is, but this thing sings, man. This thing shouts. I love this thing. Now, I'm trying my best not to sound like a car commercial. I'm not going to sit around just like some of these channels I watch. I'm not throwing shade at people, but some of the channels I watch, I'm just like, they just sound like a car commercial. Oh, it comes with this. It comes with that. It comes with this. It comes with that. But like, they're not like, they basically are just telling you stuff that you can go on the website and see for yourself. I don't know if they're just trying to do it for time's sake or whatever, but seriously, I'm not going to do that. I'm doing my best not to do that anyway, but just seriously, I feel like the base offering, and this is the thing about a Haslab, the base offering should be enough. All the other tiers, they're great, but the base offering for you should be enough to want this. And for me, just speaking for me, in my opinion, the base offering, I feel like, is worth it, even considering the fact that it is a more expensive Haslab than the previous Haslabs, right? I feel like the base offering, from what I can see, justifies the price, because that's the thing about 6-inch scale, 1/12 scale vehicles, is that you have to make them massive, especially if you're trying to put more than one figure in there. They have to be massive. Like the His tank is big, but it's also got a little bit of width to it, so you can actually fit a lot of figures in there. And it has the trailer, it has the back where you can sit figures, and like, I mean, I basically just stuffed a bunch of figures in there and just kept it moving. But this one, once again, it has that extra oomph to it. Like they seem to have put some real solid effort into this thing. It's like the way the wings fold up. I was like, man, they went there. They put that extra effort into it. Like the way that they have little bit of details, like the battle damage on the side. You can replace the side panel with a battle damage panel. Little bit of detail that makes it worthwhile. I honestly think that this is worth the price of admission. Granted, I'm also a collector of it. Like with vintage Star Wars, the vintage Star Wars line, I don't really collect it, so I'm not going to buy a big vehicle of it or a big play set of it. I don't feel like it doesn't make sense to me because I don't collect it, and I've said that in previous videos. If you want it, go get it, but I don't collect it, so I can't justify it in my brain. I actually collect this line, so I could justify it in my mind that this is cool enough to buy. This is cool enough to back. And I feel like then you throw in the tiers. The fact that this is already already funded, like, says everything you need to know. My opinion goes along with seems to be the opinion of a lot of people, because it's already backed, and we're like one or 2 days in, and it's already backed. I mean, it's not gonna hit His tank. I don't think it's gonna hit His tank numbers. It might at the end, but I don't see a reason why I can't hit all the tiers. And I'm loving this. I'm loving the offering, the base offering, enough that I can justify getting it. Now, like I said, price is a huge factor, especially nowadays. It's like part of the reason I didn't back the Dragonfly, or I backed out of the Dragonfly, was that, one, like I said, it didn't have that appeal to me, but just life happened, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna bother getting this. If it still had that appeal, I would have gotten it. Bottom line, end of story. Would have just got it, just grabbed it, been done, whatever. But yeah, this one, it feels like a Haslab. It looks like a Haslab, and then you add in the tiers. The first tier sucks. let's keep it a buck. The first tier sucks. That's not what. Why do I want patches? Like, why in the world would anybody want patches? Like, what are y'all doing? That's some shit you should have put on like Hasbro Pulse for like, $20 or something like that. Like, who the f wants patches? Yo, I saw that. I was like, they just try to get to you, man. They knew what they were doing for tier 2 and 3, man. So they were like, what can we do to like bring down the cost and make those margins better? Patches. Patches. Yo, my goodness. Like, yo, oh man, I hope the meme army, the action figure meme army gets a hold of that one, because man, these patches, man, woo, I can't wait to spend $300 on patches. Yo, I saw that shit, I died, man. I'm still dying. Like, patches, like tier 2 and 3 are where it's at. You get the gunner, It goes in the back, which is great. And then you get the Baroness, which, I mean, they're just gonna, apparently they just want to drop like a million Baronesses, Sisses, Baroness I, or I don't know what that is, plural. But I'm here for it. I'm good for it. I have no doubt in my mind. We're gonna get the Baroness. We're gonna get the Gunner. We're gonna get the patches, yo. Patches. What is going on around here? Yeah, but yeah, like people, you know, I've heard a few people talk about the price and like, you know, like they wish it cost less. And I hear you. I'm totally with you. I get it. It's not a cost effective thing. It's not. It's like, but you know, you have to. I think people have to think about it in a way that is both economical and how heavy and passionate are you into the line. Like if you're not passionate about the line, if you think that if it's just going to sit there, you're not going to interact with it, it's just going to sit on a shelf and be a shelf decoration, don't buy it. like don't buy it. It's like I see people selling certain like expensive items online. It's like they basically jumped into the line that they weren't really interested in, and they ended up buying an expensive item and ended up not wanting it. So if you're not heavy into the line, if you're not heavy into the lore, if you're not heavy into anything like that, don't buy it. Don't waste your money. But if you're heavy into the line and you have the means to do it, or you can save up enough to do it. That's my personal opinion. I mean, I wouldn't throw this on a credit card. If I did throw it on a credit card, I'd have it paid off quickly. I'd save up enough to have it paid off quickly, so at least I get my points or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's my only thing with Haslabs is like, I don't feel like paying 20-something% on a Haslab. 20-something% on a credit card for a Haslab. That's just my personal opinion. Anyway, let me know what you think. Did you back this already? Are you backing it? Do you feel like it's do you feel like this is a no go? Do you feel like it's not enough? Let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, with that, be safe, be good. And this is DrunkenPrime, cracking open another beer and signing off.